Hola a todos. Hello. Very welcome. In this incredible journey of 16 years, Animana han hecho por nosotros co-create and collaborate with artisans, producers, policymakers, researchers, students, people that would like to understand, embrace many of the problems and the challenges that we are facing. And the most important is how can we co-create these solutions. And after finding a way, a vision, a solution, how can we share and collaborate, sharing these good practices and these insights with the global community? So how can we reconnect with this wisdom? How can we experience this connection with nature, with indigenous people, in order to interchange different tools that we have created? And here comes artificial intelligence. May artificial intelligence in hands of the grassroots of artisan indigenous help them to appropriate of their culture, of their enormous capacity of coexisting with Earth, with biodiversity. May they become the new teachers, the new professors of our system. And this systemic change that we are transiting needs the collaboration, the comprehension, the presence of all of us. And the moment is now, I think, how to make collaboration work in this instant, today.
Yeah, hi. To start with, we will discuss sustainable practices which can be achieved in fashion production. First of all, the major we have nowadays fashion production faces numerous global problems such as increase of waste, climate change, land degradation, biodiversity loss, cruelty to animals, and unfair working conditions. But my topic is very focused on environmental aspects, and all these aspects can be tackled by one single goal to achieve 100% sustainable fashion production. What does this mean for moving towards sustainable fashion production? This means that at each production level, it may be essential to implement some environmentally sustainable practices. And we will have a look based on wool fashion as an example, some of such practices. So first of all, it can concern animal welfare and ethical treatment of sheep and other animals with balanced diet, clean water, minimizing stress, and some other techniques. Second is proper land care and biodiversity protection, which usually can be achieved by proper grazing practices. The most commonly used is rotational grazing, allowing to switch animals between paddocks and allow regenerate grass and biodiversity on these land plots. Multi-species grazing, adaptable breeds, and interesting that many companies in different countries try to use gentle grazes such as alpacas, llamas, because these animals allow vegetation to grow and they are not so intensive grazers like other animals. There are also this stage is concerns regenerative agriculture, and also there is eco-textile production, which implements various practices like biodegradable scoring, usage of plant-based dyes, and mechanical processing, and also usage some renewable energy for manufacturing of fabric. And next stage is production of ecological and long-lasting clothes, which means that it is essential to use strong wool fiber, try to low waste during the cutting procedure, and minimize plastic and synthetic details. And finally, when we concern about circular economy, it is very important to reduce zero waste, which became a crucial aspect in very fast fashion economy. So in this case, it is possible to repurpose wool into other fabric and rent or sell pre-owned clothes, all naturally composed wool. And if we insist and allow this at least some of these practices at each production level, it will be able to promote sustainable fashion production in future, minimizing harm for the environment and promoting growth of business and positive opportunities for society. Thank you, and I pass word to second colleague.
Perfect. Thank you so much. So my topic is enhancing indigenous artisan participation in the ethical and digital value chains. Can you press next, please? Yes. So let's meet Maria. She's an indigenous artisan weaving intricate patterns that tell the stories of our ancestors. Despite her exceptional craftsmanship, Maria struggles to reach markets beyond her community, which limits her income as well as the preservation of cultural heritage. Maria's struggle is shared by countless other indigenous artisans. Barriers such as limited market access, they have digital illiteracy, and exploitation by intermediaries are some of the reasons that prevent them from achieving economic self-sufficiency. And these challenges threaten not just their livelihood, but also centuries-old cultural traditions. What we want to bring forward is the fair trade principle and the long-term goal of our fashion industry, which is achieving fair trade throughout the fashion sector. Looking into the first principle of the fair trade organization, it is creating opportunities for economically marginalized producers, such as Maria and such as the other countless number of indigenous artisans that we have. So we have to create opportunities for economically marginalized producers, and which is also very, very essential for poverty reduction. So with that, let's question how we can really integrate these indigenous artisans into the ethical and digital value chains. There are a lot of new technologies out there. We can adopt digital tools. We can train artisans to use online platforms to showcase and sell their products globally. Artisans, for us, they are the masters of their own craft. So they just need a helping hand in order to get into this digital age. The second ways are blending traditional techniques with modern designs. So creating an aspect of product innovation within their ecosystem or within their processes. They have such traditional